I haven't stopped doing what I used to do. I just added VA to the list. And that's the beauty about being a VA. You really don't have to stop doing what you're doing. If time allows you, you can actually do both. Be a VA and still do your other side hustle and stuff like this. So that's what I've been doing. My name is Ruth Matete. I am a mother of one beautiful girl. I'm from Kenya. I'm 35 years old and I'm a gospel artist, also a VA and a voice coach. When COVID hit, to be honest, we had to really think of other ways of making, earning an income. And so that's when I came across VA. I met Caroline, who really helped me by explaining to me what VA was all about, and I decided to give it a try, and yeah, so far so good. I was at a very bad place financially, and I was just trying to think of ways of earning an income, especially because I had just gotten my baby. I was a first-time mom, young mother. Things were really hard because I had closed up my business, my music school, because of COVID and all that kind of stuff. So I was just frustrated, for lack of a better word. And I remember one time sharing with one of my friends about just how things were at that time. And that's when she mentioned to me about VA. And I was like, what is that? I mean, I had never heard of it. That's when I got to know about it from my friend. She introduced me now to Carol, who now has been coaching until now. I would say I'm focusing more on the social media influencer. I do marketing on social media, like posting stuff about small businesses or just anyone who wants to market anything on my social media platforms. And I'm a social media influencer or a social media strategist. So yeah. When I came to know about VA, I was like, is this something that I really can do? It kind of looked complex, before I got to understand what it was all about. VA literally taps into your abilities, your skills and talents and passions. Carol really helped me to really understand what I was good at. I remember we had to write down what I'm good at, what do you like doing and stuff like that. And now she was like, you know what? We need to turn this into business, make it in a way that we can charge and stuff like that. So my aha moment, if you ask me, it came when when she did my profile, when I made my profile and posted it, and then I actually did a poster where I was telling people what I do, and the way people reached out and they were willing to pay, I was like, what? So to me that was the aha moment, just knowing that people are willing to pay for what I have. So I'm still recording my music. In fact, I would say when I started when I joined the VA world, it kind of brought everything that I was doing back to life. Because now, VA needs you to be really online, and especially the kind of VA that I chose, being a social media influencer, I really must be online almost all the time. That way, I'm able to market my business as well. Because I'm a social media influencer, there's no way I'll just be marketing business for other people. I take also that time to market my business, and it has worked for the best for me. So I feel like it's a boost to whatever I was still doing. So people know me more because now in this world, aside from though you're saying they used to know me for being a recording artist and all that, when you don't do stuff, you stop being relevant and stuff like that. So when I came back into the VA world, it's now people are getting to know that Ruth Matete is still around. My music now is being played more. It actually really is an added advantage for me, if you ask. It has worked for me, brought in extra income, and still ensured that my business on this other side is still growing. My music is still growing. My music school, I was able to go back, get space, and just doing the VA work, I was able to get enough money to be able to pay for space in town to reopen my school, because of COVID I had closed it up, and so I didn't have money to pay for another office and all that kind of stuff. So the VA work, when I started the social media influencing stuff, I was able to save some money, now got space, and now I'm marketing my music school. So it really has worked for me, if you ask me. I remember when I posted the flyer saying that I am a VA and this is what I do, I was like, Carol, who is going to even ask me to, to do, who's going to pay me to just market their stuff on social media? I don't have much following and stuff like that. She's like, Ruth, people are watching, you never know, and stuff like that. So when I put it out, I remember when my first client approached, because, Carol, I like the way she, how do I say, she tells you how things are on the ground. And so I was like, you know what, it might take time for me to land my first client, but I promise you it was almost immediately. I posted the flyer today, and in 2 days, I had people inquiring, of course, a lot of inquiries, but now the one who signed, she was like, I've been looking for your type of VA. Really, please, when can we meet? Send me the contract. I was like, okay, can I explain to you what I do first and all that kind of stuff? So I explained to her, and that's how we signed 6-month contract. I was not even believing it. I was like, I remember I called Karen and said, Karen, it's working. If you put in energy, it actually gives back. I did coaching with Carol. She took me through, I think we're still doing it because it's supposed to be 6 weeks. I chose to do the one-on-one coaching with Carol Washeke because, first of all, when I started doing the VA with the coaching with her, I realized she's really personal. It's not like a curriculum that she just gives to everybody. She tailor makes a curriculum for you. She gets to know you as a person. She got to know me, Ruth Matete. I remember our first video call. She just wanted to know me, who is Ruth? What are you doing? What do you like doing? Stuff like that. So when she got to know me, I feel like it really helped her to know the direction where she would take the coaching too. So the reason why I would still do it again and again with her is how she personalizes it. You can be this VA and be good at this. There, she can coach this other one. We're doing totally different things, but we're all VAs. But we now focus on what we're really good at and what we enjoy. What I like about it is you don't do something that you don't want to. Yeah, it has to be fun. It has to be your passion and stuff like that. It's good to turn passion into money. I mean, I think that's the best part. Just being paid to do what I love. Oh my God! So yeah, that's why I love doing the coaching with Carol. It can be overwhelming, because there are times I have now focusing on the kind of VA that I've decided to be. It entails a lot of photo shoots, because I have to post products, I have to post services, and then now the more your audience grows, the more your followers grow on social media, the more people you attract in businesses. So there are times I have 3 photo shoots in a week. Just one photo shoot is a lot. So imagining 3, you have to go here, you have to get all glammed up and all that. So my day, probably just wake up, have breakfast. What I usually do is I try to put the photo shoots much later in the day so I can spend time with my baby. So maybe I'd leave, if I have a photo shoot, maybe I'll probably put it schedule it at 2 p.m. onwards. So I spend the entire morning with my baby, do my makeup, or get on set, do my makeup, dress up, and do the photo shoots. But mainly I have to post 4 or 3 times minimum on social media. So you have to always be having great pictures, great content. So my days basically, if on the days maybe when I don't have photo shoots, social media. Also trying to study and just learn more about the marketing thing, the people who've gone ahead of me, great influencers. I'm on their wall, checking what they do, learning a few things. You have to learn, I think I'm an editor, video editor, because you have to learn these things, how to, those reels, you have to learn how to edit, cut, are you on board, this ring light, you can't imagine, it's a studio. So you get to learn so many things along the way. So yeah, that's basically how my day is. Anyone, and I mean anyone, can be a virtual assistant. In fact, I can say we are all virtual assistants. We just don't know where we are at, because we don't know what VA is all about, so we wouldn't know under what category we would fall. But one way or another, we are all VAs. We are all virtual assistants in our own rights.